Hey, hello everyone. So back again for another Amiga Monday, and I'm just double check whether my settings are okay for the microphone. No, I was on a call today, so there's a good chance that's been changed. Yeah. Right. Okay. Back to 100 because fuck it. At least I know that works. Right. Okay. So bit of a change today. Some people might have noticed that you've managed to get through quickly straight away. I've changed the ad system, so I'm now doing, I think it's 1 minute of ads an hour. It doesn't fully take off the pre-roll ads, so I think some of you are going to get in and some of you aren't. I can't do anything about it unless I do 3 minutes of ads per hour, and I don't think anybody would tolerate that, not on this channel anyway, so that's why I've changed that. I will let you know when the ad starts. We've got at least a good 50 minutes yet, so that's at least something. And what I'll try and do is once that goes in, I will just switch it to something like Be Right Back screen. It'll give me a minute, or it'll give me 3 minutes. It's a minute for me to have a breather. So try not to make sure nobody misses anything. If this is successful, I might do stuff like Charlie Farr does with like a sort of a game or something to play in between, you know, like a word game for the chat. Again, I'm going to set it up, and I'm never good at getting around to that, doing that sort of thing. But we'll see how well this works. So it'll be interesting to see anyway. Right. It's been at least a couple of weeks because I was busy last week with work stuff, so I couldn't actually do anything, unfortunately. So that's why I wasn't in, and I had to take that off. But we're here again today, so let's get on with things. Let's get this rest of these games looked at on. If we can get in. I'll plug this in. I've got so much wires I need to resort out now. There we go. Give me a sec. That's fine. Right, so I think we're in screenplay. Oh, before I do this, just to make sure the assigns are set up, because otherwise nothing will work, or at least some things won't work. So we're in this folder still. There was a lot in here. We got to, let's have a look. We did this one. So Scions was the Warcraft style thing. Shapes we looked at. I think we're on Soliton at the moment. So quick look at docs. Card game from Solitaire card game. Following features: card sets are loaded by data types. You can also make them easily yourself using any size or color depth that you like. System-friendly movie user interface, runs on Workbench or any other screen. Works very fine on graphics cards too. Select a global background pattern, opaque drag and drop movement, different game options, timer, statistics, move indicator. Languages: English, Dutch, Norse, Francais or French, Italian, and Svenska. Don't know about that. Giftware, let's see what it says. You're allowed to play it and copy it as long as you don't have commercial interest. Original archive must remain complete and unchanged when you copy. Soliton. If you like the program, you have to send a small gift to the author. Don't know what, but I'll just put some money in a letter. That's not card giftware from what I know of. So usually card, is it giftware or is it card? Did I get, oh, it just says giftware. Okay, sorry, no, that's my fault. So the other one was cardware or postcardware. So you just send him a postcard from wherever you are. That's what I got confused with. Right, let's see how well this does. If it loads. Oh. And I need to put the audio in. There we go. Screen too small. Okay, so you can change your buttons. That resets the timer. I don't know what it expects me to be on in terms of screen size. Don't see anything on there. Cards with a size of 80 by 120 will fit on a 640 by 512 screen. Okay, fine. Okay. Bloody hell. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without taking off disk image. I got 640 by 256. That's a no flicker screen. Hey, you've got to turn all this off. Hang on a minute. If I take the the WB dock off first. And then do it that way. I've got to remember where I put the dock. I think it's in this section. There it is. Oh, it's not loaded the correct thing. Oh, it has. I'm just not used to these being as big as it is. Right, okay, let's try that. Yeah, nope. Quit. Where it is. Oh, no, it's not, because I'm looking for something else. Okay. Doesn't have the dock stuff that I wanted. Right, cross your fingers that this actually works now. Yay! Card set looks nice. I know it's basic, but you know. Let's see how well this works. It's an ace. Cards move over okay. It's a black 7. Okay. Is this one at a time? Yeah. Should be 3. So when you've got two of them, you're not quite sure which one's the best to go for. Oops. That's correct. There we go. I think that's all okay. Oh, wait a minute. Before someone stopped me, I'd be doing something silly. Oh wait, there's another one. Jack goes there. Three and eight, I think that's it. I don't know if anybody in chat can see if I'm doing something wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I've got everything correct. So that needs a 2, that needs a 10, that one's wrong, 10. That needs a jack, they don't have that one there. 6, 5. I need a 7 for these. And then I need an 8 for that one, which isn't this one. No, I think that's correct. Alright. Fair enough, that's not bad. Would have been nice for me not having to change the window, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Alright, so that's your solitaire. Star Strike 2000 is an Amos game. We interrupt this doc for the following advertisement. Before we get into the doc for Star Strike 2000, I'd like to tell you a bit about a project originated by my teammate, David Howie of Manchester, England. Have you ever played an animation and wondered what it would be like if it had sounds and music along with the graphics? Or as an artist, have you ever wished you could add sounds and music to your animations? Well, now you can. That's right. Thanks to a revolutionary animation player editor, you can now add sounds and music to any if animation. Easy to use, everything, I'm just trying to get it, yeah, there we go. Everything is controlled by a standard Amiga point and click interface. I could just press down. The full tutorial created by the artist who developed the original concept for Sound to Motion will have you editing your own animations or any if animation within minutes. While the ability to add sounds and music to any if animation is a very powerful one in itself, Sound to Motion doesn't stop there. If you're an artist who creates your own animations, then realised there is one limitation in existing animation systems. They need to include multiple copies of the same image in order to create pauses and such. This wastes valuable memory that could otherwise be used to make even bigger animations. Sound to Motion easily overcomes this limitation by allowing you to define a delay for each and every frame in the animation. If you're interested, then write to us. The end of this document. Sound to Motion is revolutionary, professional, powerful, and easy. Due for release soon. We now return you to the previously uninterrupted document. So, written in Amos and compiled in Amos as well. Giving where credit is due, I'm using two PD mobs in this game. Mod.altitudes2 by Frederick, is it Noti or not? Used for the title tune. And Mod Approach by Unknown Musician, used for Victory Ending. To both Frederick and the Unknown Musician, if you're still out there and reading this, please get in touch. History, version 0.1a completed on Saturday, February the 8th, 1997. Version 1b, Monday, 10th. Well, it appears that I was too eager to upload this game to BBS's. After playing it several times myself, as well as receiving feedback from my brother, I discovered that version 0.1 was indeed too easy. So I've taken 20 minutes to modify several lines of code, add 2 more, and then recompile a source. As a result, the game should be just a bit more challenging, enough to make difference, but not enough to make it ridiculously hard. I also fine-tuned a few of the trench palettes and increased the delay of the Prepare for Sector X display, version 0.1c, on February 12th. Well, this seems vaguely familiar. Here I am again. Yes, it was still too easy, so I have altered some values a bit more. Now it should be just about spot on as far as the difficulty level goes. Also, as I have this problem, you see, whenever I go into my code and try and fine-tune a few other things here and there to make it worth my while to recompile the source, add these extra lines to the dock, etc., I have fixed the Starfighter's engine to glow. This Amos is a weird little beast at times, and touched up a couple of other things, mainly stopping the 3D movement of the trench just before it fires and just before it blows up, courtesy of the player. For those of you keeping track, I spent 40 minutes on this version 0.1c, so that's 7 days and 1 hour so far. Version D from Sunday, February 16th. Alright, so I'm back again. It's for a good reason, as I'm planning to submit this to the European Amiga Max for a coveted submission. I decided it would be a good idea to test the game in PAL mode. Well, as I had expected, the game needed to have its timing adjusted to increase the speed slightly for PAL's 50 frames per second video. Also, I decided that since one of my main reasons for doing this game was to see how much action I could get on screen in Amos, I might as well add another saucer, so now all people with A1200 with fast RAM or better will have 4 sources to contend with. Yes, I'm too good to you. Anyway, these were simple changes, so added another 15 minutes to my time. What's that make now? Let's see. Yes, the grand total of time for this day has been, for this game has been 7 days, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now I'm done with this game. I'm quite sure time to get back to the animation player. Talk to you all again next time. Until then, keep the faith. I wonder whether the Keep the Faith reference is a reference to John Bon Jovi. Maybe. I don't know. Supports non-AGA and AGA machines, fast RAM and chip RAM only systems, NTSC and PAL displays. Install into the hard drive, start the game. Controls, press left mouse button to quit game. Joystick to move, fire button 1 fires missiles. Fire button 2 drops bombs. Oh, that's interesting. That's not a usual thing. What is it? It's a clone of... I keep reading forward and being bad at this. It's a clone of a game my brother and I played over 15 years ago on your television. Remember that thing? Some of the best games I've ever played were on that old television system. The graphics were incredibly bockly, but the gameplay was excellent and quite simple. One of the better games for the television was a sci-fi game called Star Strike. This is an Amiga-tized version of Star Strike, updated for the 1990s and beyond. Finally, trench contains only known weakness of the battle station. This feels very much Star Trek. You're gonna actually find a trench which contains only known weakness of the battle station. Okay. I only said that again because I wasn't quite sure if you heard me say that. I keep forgetting I've got a microphone up there that actually does pick me up. I'll probably come back to this in a minute. I'm kind of more interested to see where this person's from. Oh, the UK guy's from Denton. Okay. Alright, okay. So the other guy's from PA, Pennsylvania, is that something? PA? Not sure, somebody will tell me. Right, let's have a look at this and see how it is. Music's okay. Sure, I've played this before somewhere. I've definitely seen it. And not on the television, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere else. Your screens are much darker, so I'll sort that in a minute. I'm noticing the planet at the top left is moving slowly to the other side. I'm assuming that's like a timer. Oh, I've just realised something. So, there's green blitz on the floor I'm supposed to bomb. There we go. Missed. Missed that again. Got you. I'm assuming I'm doing correctly at that point. Come on. No, missed. Ah. That's quite good. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Just change the settings. There you go. Bit brighter for you. Try this again. Missed. Nope, missed that one. Did it. So that top right bit is the health bit with the red of the weapon, and I completely missed that. Yeah, this is a really nice Amos game. Do like the transitions and the like this bit is really nicely done. It's definitely got a lot of good playability. I think I might keep this one actually. Hello there, Retro Game in Denmark. Only issue is no quit. So I'll have to reset. Apologies, I just had a message that I had to deal with. Right, okay, so that's that one. Back to a decent, well, I say decent. I'm kind of used to this size of screen now. I mean, the other one was actually quite nice, but it just felt a bit sort of trying to read the text wasn't easy. Looking at your screens, I think that's too bright. I think 2 should be fine. It just felt like that game was a bit darker than it should have been. It's better. Alright, so that was Star Trek 2000. I'll stick that in my folder here. Remind me, because I won't do it straight away, to get this onto iGame. Okay, it's copied over. Right, let's have a look at Super Bowls. This is a scrolling Marble Madness type game where the aim is to scroll a small ball around the levels to activate all the switches, which will open the exit, allowing to progress to the next level. It features 2-player split screen modes, race mode and team mode. In team mode, players work together to activate the switches and must get to the exit. In race mode, there are no switches and exits are open at the start of the level. Players must race each other to the exit. The winner will gain a life and the loser will lose one. The game also features a level editor, so you can create your own levels or edit the existing levels if you want to cheat. Most of the main graphics are IF files, so if you want you can modify them in most peak packages. Also, the sound effects are AIFF samples, so if you want to try changing these, the raw samples will not work. This game, including the level editor, is freeware and is freely distributable. Okay. System requirements: 2 mega chip RAM. It's been tested on an unexpanded 1200 and a 1200 plus 20 MHz Apollo 1220 plus 1 meg fast RAM plus hard drive. It should work on non-AGA machines, but I've not been able to test it. It may run too slowly on 68K machines. So we're talking about Amiga 500s. And it requires an assign probably if you want to stick this on the hard drive. So this was done in Blitz Basic 2. Alright. Spikes, etchable, exit, open, exit, close. So exit open is kind of like a grey colour, whilst the close is dark grey and the switch is that. I can do 1. Your mouse. I've seen this one before as well. Can't remember if I've seen this one, unless it's been out on a CD a couple of months back, perhaps. Maybe I've seen Graham play it. I don't know. It's about as tricky as Marble Madness is. What's the other one? Spin Dizzy? That sort of thing? It's definitely got some challenge. Luckily, I've got 2 lives left. The handling is as you'd expect. Well, basically, you can feel the weight of the ball. You know how a Marble Madness, it's kind of like, I don't know, what would you say it's like when you kind of trying to get it back the other side, when you kind of push it this way, it's a bit difficult. Same with this game. Ah. Okay, I got stuck here last time. Nope. Oh. Got one more go at that one. You try to sit in between the keyboards as usual. There you go. That's right, just push my other keyboard just so you can make yourself some space. Typical cat. To the keyboard, like, nope, this is my way. Oh, sure could have done that. Nope, doesn't like that. Ah. Definitely gonna have another go at that because I think that was a bit unfair. Alright, this one. I've got 4 lives this time. Nope. Ooh. Let's try not to go back down. Oh, you swine. Oh. I have to go back up again, aren't I? There you go, made it, finally. Oh, there's ads starting in 2 minutes. Just stick there. Good thing it's not timed. Come on, stop. There we go. So I can be ready for the ad. Can't believe it's been an hour already. I can play a bit more actually. Minute 55. Oh great, there is holes in there. I thought the balls were the other player. Looks like a new life. Ah. Damn it. At least I got another live. Right, so we got ads starting in a few minutes. I'm going to switch over to Be Right Back screen. I will see you in a minute. Come on, let's go. Sorry, button the thing is being rubbish. Let me just restart my buttons. Right, whilst that's restarting, get back to the games. Oh, don't go that way. Well, that was actually quite fun. I do like this kind of demo scene style interface. That's quite nice. This reminds me of some Mega Drive games when it had that same sound effect when you shifted between the two. I'm sure I've heard it before on the Mega Drive. Probably some on the Amiga as well. But yeah, that's kind of reminiscent a little bit. Anyway, that was fun. Spaceballs? Super Ball's done. I'm sure I played it before. I've seen it before somewhere there. Targetus. I'm not responsible if Targetus causes any damage to your discs. Wrote this piece of code simply because I needed it. Decided to put it in the public together with source code. I'm pretty sure it hasn't burnt your CPU. Alright, because it basically doesn't have anything wrong, hopefully. Target is a simple game, not a big one with turbo fast code, amazing graphics and 8-channel sound effects, but small and system-friendly one. It's made in order to run on any machine. Back in 91, when I started making this game, I was enjoying and learning how to understand and use all those nice intuition and graphics functions Amiga makers put into the ROM. I always wanted to make something for fun, and I have fun programming it. Nowadays, 6 years later, I took targeted source code from archive and looked into it for a while. It looked very bad, although the executable file worked on my OS 1.3 and 2.0. I decided to make it more system friendly. I also added a few things. Very simple to play, just starting you'll learn how to play. Simply shoot targets, get score, get into the highest score, use menu's keyboard to pause, change speed of targets, get info and select quit to exit the game. Okay. I don't know what right is. Carriage return. Oh, right Amiga S. There, I see. So right Amiga Q is quit. Alright, let's have a look at it. Apologies for the flashing. I was wondering if there's any sound, but I think they said they didn't have any. I think that's it really, there's nothing else to it. Oh, that's fine. What we got about someone who made this from Croatia. Alright, there we go. The plums. Dear Diary, usually I don't do this diary stuff, but now I just have to. My Dagmar Schwartzbad's diary starts now. At last it's happened. We've made contact. I never thought it would have happened. Think about it. Just a couple of weeks ago, my life was dedicated to my stamp collection, but doesn't feel important anymore. It is nothing compared to Plubs. It's gone 2 hours since they arrived. I saw in the news that an unknown life form that's made a contact. Hallelujah. Some people may be afraid, but I'm not. I'm glad. But there seem to be so many floating on the sky. But the best part is the aliens have sent us a message. Plubs, it read. That was what I said on the news. Anyway, so it must be true. Damn, how exciting this is. So that was 4th of June, is that? 2018? 2118. Now it's December 2119. Lurtspo, that means Dear Diary in the Plubs language, I think. I'm sorry for not writing as often as I should, but there is so much going around. I thought I'd be able to write once every week about the aliens, or maybe I should say the alien. Plubs seems to be made of thousands of minor creatures, but there is only one mind. They are all of the same person. They can't be destroyed either. If you pop one off, another one pops up. The whole sky is filled with them. It's a pretty nice sight though, all those flashing colours, but I miss the clouds. There hasn't been any culture exchangement, as I had hoped, as the Plubs did not respond to our calls. A TV show started, Plubs or not, which I could take action part of it. Of course, I've sent an application, but I probably know I will most likely probably not be picked up. January 2120. I have been picked up, yes. Plubs or not, I'm about to be a TV star. All I have to do in the TV is to destroy as many Plub star parts as possible in front of the whole nation. I'm going to be rich. There was a manual in the letter I got. I put it right here in my diary. Playing. In Pubs or not, your mission is to destroy as many Plubs as possible. If 2 Plub parts with the same colour lies in the bottom row of the arena, they will pop off through the nozzle level magnetic field. They'll be exterminated. With your hotkey board, you can drag a Plub's part out of a row and put it in another row. By using your hotkey, you have the ability to destroy the loads of Plub's parts in one single move. Just put them together by their colours. But as soon as a part has been dragged out, another will fill the empty space up. It may seem pretty hopeless, but if you make many successful moves, the whole Plubs will move one step up, and when it reaches the top, it will be destroyed completely. But if you do too many dumb moves, the ground will move one step up. It's a TV show, and there must be something exciting. You lose when your keyboard pops between the ground and the Plubs. You control it with a joystick, place it under the Plub's part and press fire to drag it out. Do the same to pull it back. By thinking a bit, you can exterminate many Plubs in a move, and that will of course bring you a great bonus scores. A wow move will actually move Plubs one step up at once. As soon as the game started, you'll understand. Alright, let's try it. Nice way of doing the intro as a kind of diary. Nice title screen. Is this like a Kinect thing? Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? So it's sort of a cross. I think you can put them next to each other as well. So if I do this, that'd be fine, but I could have put it there for the 3. I just wanted to test if that was correct. There's lots of purples up there, but I'm not going to get them all at once. Pretty sure that's going to be the case. Lucky goes there. So that got pushed down. I'm not even doing this intentionally. All I'm thinking is, oh, I can use this to somewhere else. And then I just seem to be, on occasion, doing quite well. Okay, that's good. I don't think I've ever seen this as a puzzle game before. I don't know about the rest of you on chat. Because usually it's the flicking of like, I'm trying to think, what's the game? Not columns. Bejeweled. Yet this style I've not come across it before, I don't think. This won't save. Unlikely anyway. Yeah, I bet it's trying to save and it's going, nope, CD, can't do that. Oh, here we go. That was nice. Fair enough. Fine, I was wrong. Didn't want that. Now I'm getting the idea of knowing which ones to pull, like this one. And that was all because I saw a pack of 3, so I pulled for that. And then it just happened to be that it was actually quite a good idea. There. So I'm going to pull this one. This one to push there. No, not that one. Might not do this. Yay, just close on that one. So that was okay. I won't spend too long on that, because the thing with puzzle games like this, you can just take you play it for hours, but yeah, be on the lookout for plugs. I don't know if it's on Aminet. Let me just double check. I also checked to see if Super Bowl's here as well. No, not on there. Yes. So you can get Super Bowls from Aminet, I believe. Put this in chat. So that was that Marble Madness style game that I was playing. So if it's Amiga Q, I'm gonna run it. Can't escape this. Nope, I have to reboot. Oyon 137. Let's see if they can get another game squeezed in, and then we'll do some demo scene, and then we'll finish off with Deuteros. Oh god, sorry, I'm feeling a bit tired today. Long day. try not to yawn on stream, but sometimes it's not helped. Oops. So we're almost coming to the end of the shareware folder, which has been, feels a lot longer than what usually happens. Tilefall, is this a Tetris clone? It's a deceptively simple game. It looks so simplistic, yet after playing it for a while, you'll find that there's more to it than meets the eye. It's remove many tiles from the playing area as possible. As you move the mouse over the tiles, the connected groups of the same tile will become highlighted. All highlighted tiles will be removed when you click the mouse button. Strategy is to remove as many tiles in a single group as you possibly can. Alright, let's try it. See what happens. It looks Tetrisy. Yes, no? Do I have to install some sort of... Assuming that's the icon. Should run on Amiga with Kickstart 2.4 and above. System friendly, should run any chipset. Oh, in addition to the program, you also need the if library, config library, and rec tools. Supplied with the Tilefall. Right, okay, that's why it's not running. Bit like what I forgot with the train program. Sometimes libs need to be installed. No, that needs to be... So a config library, which I don't have. I've got an if parse library. Okay. So those are groups. That's a big one. Right, I see what's going on. trying to make these fall in such a way that they create big groups so that you can get rid of them. I do like that it pushes back this way. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. So that's a bit better. Not much in the way of greens. But if I take this out, it should push. Oh no, it's not going to push it over because this is in the way. Take it out anyway. Ah, that was terrible. How long to the next ad? 19 minutes. Anyway, you can see how this works. It's a nice little game. I do like it. It's Demon Internet. That's some time ago. You can iconify it as well. That's nice. Might keep that one. Alright, so that leaves 3 for next week. Trapped pre-weapon airs, is that? On WP pairs. So I'm assuming that's going to be a card game with the memory game where you've got to pick 2 cards. Okie dokie. Next section. Let's do a reboot. Start looking at some demo scene. Oh yeah. Almost forgot what I was going to do then. Now I've got to remember where I was up to, because I know we were up to parties. We were talking about the flags and how bad I was at seeing which flags were which. So Assembly 95 was the last one. Did I make this? Sure, we started with this one. Let's try it again, see what happens. Zip. I think I remember this, but we're going to put this on anyway. I do remember that one now. That one was the one with the octopus scene. We won't say much more about that. Anyway. That was a really good one. I did really like the almost descent type you know, the 3D Doom type thing that ended up being almost like the Descent, because the way it kind of went round the axis. That was very, very good. And then one more, hopefully in time. Oh, it's 3 minutes start for the ads. I don't know if this is going to get into the ads. If it does, apologies, but there's not very much you can do about that. I could snooze it, to be honest. Yeah, I'll try and snooze it. Right, last one. If it runs. Well, that was shorter than expected, but never mind. Just happens that way. And thank you, Cat, for putting another hole in my t-shirt. Hate my cats do that, especially when it's a really good t-shirt. One of my speedball ones, like the classic one where it's got the person stood there, it's got a big hole in it thanks to the other cat. Because she just like claws and it pushes down. It's like... Right, since I know there's an ad coming up in 5 minutes, and I've already snoozed it once. Because the next section is Deuteros. I could spend the next couple of minutes just playing that other game. What happened? I've just realised what's happened with the pointer. It's a bit too big. It might have been to do with the demo we just looked at. Where's it gone? Ah, Oh, there it is, Titanfall. Menu back to normal size, thank God. Oh, I got a high score. I think that's because I've got this on hard drive now, which is what it was trying to request before when it was whinging about the write ability. Wait, that's what we need. Oh, oh. Oops, I should have taken the reds out here first. One minute 25. Oh, that was the best score that I've done. Alright, 27 seconds. Be wary, we've got ads popping in, and then after that we will look at Deuteros. So be back in a minute, I suppose. Right, back, and that advert for the 10th planet. I've never heard of that, I don't think, on the PC. I do apologise for having to rewatch the Gangsters and the other one again. I don't know why. It's on a randomizer, so I'm guessing it was just a bad random seed. Anyway, Deuteros. We last did that 2 weeks ago. Right, load that one. Right, show you where I'm up to. So, stock taker. We're looking at methane, and what happened before was the moon, Earth and Venus had a load of it, including MEH fuel. What I've done is I've moved both methane, hydrogen, and MEH fuel to the moon. So, from what I've seen, once the two come together on a planet, they will make the fuel. So I decided it was best off to shift all three over. That way, if it runs out of the fuel, it's still got something to keep going, which is better than nothing. So Mercury is pretty much done. Decuria is starting to get some of the shipments over. Let me just check where I'm up to with the... So that's one of them. I think I was waiting for... I was moving platinum over. This was doing MEH fuel. And that was doing the, that was doing the 3. So that's from Venus. Which is why it's low at the moment. So I'm just going to advance time and pick up. You can see Mercury's just gone up by the fuel because, like I said, it's got both methane and hydrogen. I'll just show you as well. So that's the Mercury's methane and Mercury's hydrogen methane, so the other way around. So you can see it's that's why it's still keeping up at the high level. I just want to make sure that the Curia's got a load, and then we can kind of I'm just trying to think what I was going to say next. So yeah, make sure everybody's got a load of everything. Oh, and then we're going to move to doing the platinum and stuff, because everybody will have enough fuel. I'll just have to keep on an eye on reserves on the other things as well. Sorry, just sorting something out. Excellent. Okay. That's that done. So, hydrogen, they dropped. Apologies. Where was he up to? So that's asteroids, that's Earth. Right, so what I'm doing now is just move the time. Goes to Deuteros. What are we doing? I'm sure that we're depositing 2. In transit to Earth? From Deuteros? That doesn't sound right. I'm sure that's incorrect. Why did I do it that way? Let me have a look at... Yeah, takes it all, goes to the courier. That sounds about right. Okay. So why on earth have I got fuel coming into... Right. Disengage. So you're going to... I can never remember where everybody's... So you're there. Hang on. Getting confused here. Right, you can stay there. Your asteroids. Okay, so you're going to the courier, right? Fine, that's what we wanted. Apologies for that. So the courier is starting to go up in MEH fuel. Fortunately, this is kind of the boring bit. I know that's to take because it was on 6,000, it's now 5,4 something. So I think each run is... Oh, did I tell it to do one set of fuel? Give me a moment. No. 500, 750, yeah. Unfortunately, I think I've only got one set of advanced time, so I can't do it too quickly. It's gone to 3.5 now. And Dakura's gone up to 1.6. Let's have a look at the hydrogen. So Venus is going down for that. Where's the Venus one? Oh, there it is. So it won't get it to 143. There you go, it's pushed up to 9. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be a bit slow. So what I'm waiting for is for Deuteros to be at least 50,000 or close to that. Then we'll have a look at the hydrogen methane levels. And then I think we're going to switch over to seeing what the palladium and platinum is, because we definitely need those for when we make the ships. And as you've seen when we make the or if you, in case you didn't know, when you get to the drone will basically suck up a load of MEH fuel as well. So that's another thing to be aware of. I think what I can do is I can switch from Earth to Venus trips, and then that should make that a bit better. I think I'll wait until the next trip off from Earth, which will probably push it down to, there we go, 900 and something. So I'm going to set course to Venus. So it's going to pick the same thing up from Venus. Yep. I'll give time for Earth to put its reserves back. In the meantime, if we shift everything from Venus, that would be 36,000. fact, let's actually have a look to see whether... I believe they're getting some of this stuff from the asteroids now that we've got fuel. Which is what we're running out of a lot. Because you get the two types of transports. You get the ones that are going from the surface to the orbital frames, and they're carrying whatever the minerals and stuff are to from the surface to to the orbital. So they'll need fuel for that. And then you've got whatever automated stuff you've got. So currently I've got, in fact, let me just show. So you see these here. These are all asteroid stuff. So we've learned this already. So one of them's going to Venus all the time. One of them's going to the moon all the time. One of them's going to Mercury all the time. One of them's going to Decuria all the time. There should be an Earth one. That's this one. So basically, they go to the asteroids, they will find anything from here: titanium, aluminium, carbon, copper, palladium, platinum, silver, and silica, and they'll just go back and give whatever they find, which is good because it means they don't have to ship palladium and platinum to the other sections. Even if the other planets do have them, just means, as you can see, they're doing quite well. The couriers on 31,000. And as soon as we hit 50,000, I will save. Like I said, I don't have to worry about or if I didn't say, don't worry, I have to worry about Earth and Venus because they produce their own methane and hydrogen, so they're fine. It's just the other three at the moment. And Earth is slowly replenishing. So apologise for this boring bit. But I did start this off stream, so at least I knew what I was doing. And once I clicked the hydrogen and methane connection, it just was like, I see how this works now. Because apparently there's another type of fuel where you mix them together and it combines to make something. I can't remember which one it is, but I think you find that one out later. I'm getting close to 9,000. 40,000. Bearing in mind, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're using the hydrogen underneath. Where is the actual yeah, there it is. So if I tell this, just wait until it gets to 503. Right, okay. Do not give it MEH fuel. Just do the other two. I think the problem is we're just giving it 250 at a time, so it wasn't like throwing chunks of everything else in. And we've got a read from Mateus.
Genesis allowed is not.
Hello there, Mateus. Thank you for the raid again. As you can see, I'm playing Deuteros, which I believe is not one of your favourites. But just trying to get the resources over so that I can actually storm the other side.
Anyone like to know what that is when it's translated into English? Because I find it quite funny. And by the way, Pat Mick, if you want to clip this, Zypho sits on a bed, legs spread, soft sausage. That's what it was.
Give me a moment, I'll have a look at chat in a minute. I'm just going to switch. Yeah, okay, give me a sec. So it's going to do courier with a tiny amount of fuel. And then I need to switch to Earth. Right, there we go. Replenish Venus's stuff. It's funny that I read in my bot just warned me about the adverts. I think I was paid for that. Yeah, so basically what I've done is I've changed my ad system so it's not, well, it kind of isn't pre-roll. So you know when you set, so basically I've got the whole, what have I set it to? Every hour you get 1 minute of ads, rather than just having pre-rolls. So I think sometimes you get pre-rolls and sometimes you don't. I can't remember how it works. At the moment it says pre-roll on and it says 0. I think it was a timer. I think it says it turns it off for a certain amount of time. But if you hit the 3 minutes of ads per hour, it allows you to have no ads on the pre-roll. So it's, yeah. So I'm just trying something new, really. So thank you everyone for popping in for Manteus' stream. What were you doing? Stream number 2. We're trying to keep Joe out of trouble and keeping the villagers alive. Stop sealing the bell. Oh, okay, so it's a double Minecraft thing. Yeah, the last time I've been doing Minecraft was I was basically creating Manchester, or at least the city centre of Manchester in Minecraft. I don't know if I'd shown Antaeus that one, but I didn't do a bad job of it actually. As soon as the ad circle raid out, and then the bot alerted me just after the raid went through. Oh, is that from your end? Yeah, I've only done one snooze today because we were watching demo scene stuff, and I wasn't quite sure how long the particular demo put on would have been, so I snoozed it, and it ended up being about 2-3 minutes for the demo. So I was like, what am I supposed to do now? So I ended up just sort of playing one of the games I'd found for a little bit, and then just stuck my Be Right Back channel thing on. I suppose that's the other thing, it's trying to get that sort of good balance between the two. Oh, 48,000. We're almost at 50,000. Let's have a look at the hydrogen. That's climbing up now. And the methane is climbing up now. Let's see, I hit 50 on that, or close to it. I'm going to stop the transport. Then I'm going to save it. That's looking good now. Come on, give me 499. There we go, 499, excellent. Okay. Alright, you're not going to dock because I've told you not to. Your Decuria to Decuria. Where's the Venus one? Okay, so you can look at stock. Yeah, you can keep doing what you're doing. Okay, so let's save at this point. Now that we've got everything a bit more ready, what do I want to do next? Do I want to piss off the Methanians? I think it's the Methanians that are the ones. I think everybody's got a AOC. Curia does. Okay. Right, okay. Let's... Is there anybody on here? There is now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start setting up an orbital frame. Hang on a moment. then I think I'm just going to go to Jupiter. Let's go to that place. Cannot speak. Oh, forgot about that. Six frames. And then get more fuel since we have plenty now. Keep pressing that because I'm so used to pressing the docking thing. Okay. They're annoyed. Fine. Defensive, no problem. Bit of drone ships. Right, so now that that's happened, oh no, I need to go back to Earth, sorry, and I need to research this one. Yes. Strange transmission. Right, now that's done. Everybody start making battle drones. Yes, okay, you can make them. Earth can. This is where I found out somebody can't make them. Yes, you can make them. Can Venus make them? Yes, you can. Excellent. You can make them. So that's Mercury. Who was that? Curry can make them, and you... I can't be asked, but I'll have to come back and sort you out later. Excellent. 200 drones, wow. That's my drones gone. So this is what happened last time. It basically just took all the fuel, but I didn't have enough fuel to put back. Not this time. Now I managed to do that. Now we need to come up here and watch how many drones we get. It's usually around 30, I think it was, before the other lot start attacking. But I'm hoping with the fact that I've now got the automated thing, you know, the automated device, it should be a bit more than that. Another transmission. Okay. How long before the thing starts going off? Because the first thing place I'll attack is the news station, and then I'll start attacking everywhere else. There we go. The courier's getting owned. Oh, actually, that's strange because it doesn't usually happen that way. Question is, can I get to the courier in time? 46 versus 60. I seem to be doing okay. The queue is destroyed. Ah! Whoops! These methanoids were much more cunning than we thought. Their factories are fitted with self-destruct mechanisms. Give us a time and we will try to emulate their system. There should be an on and off switch somewhere. Message ends. So we probably had to do that just to find that out. Okay, that's fine. Fortunately, it meant somebody died for that. You're gonna have to change to somewhere else. You have to change to Earth. Unfortunately. Right, let's have a look at my stores. I can still do drones. Oh, hang on a minute. Self-destruct mechanism. That's fine. Let me think, what do I need to do? I want one of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Alright. Fully fueled. And then I'm going to set course to the moon. Give me all yours. Fact, just in case. Set 10 there. Set course to Venus. You've only got 2. You've got loads. Oops. Stupid web host, they've changed your name service for my emails and website now, but because PC had it cached, it didn't. Oh, that's never a good thing. An SDM. Okay. Can Mercury produce that? I believe so. Okay, so we've got a panic button here, so we can press that. Excellent. Okay. Let's see if... Oh. I didn't want to do that. Let's see if we can go to... Oh no! Oh, that's bad. We did pretty well on that one. I don't believe it. Oh. Gotta get another... One of these. Great. What's been attacked now? Venus. We have another transmission. Let's see what it is. Greetings, human. Excuse me, greetings, human. We are something. Or your something transmission, something to understand your language. So basically, they're going to repeat until they've... Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. They're going to repeat the message until we can see what it is.
far away in the distant future, on an asteroid that was once the Earth.
Apologies for that. Also just need to check something. Alright, I think I might have to stop the stream soon. I have been going for 3 hours, so I am gonna do about another 10 minutes of this. I'm gonna call it a stream. So, I'm not saving this obviously because I've been taking a beating unless this goes in my favour. So that's got a panic button. That does not. That does not have a panic button. Oh no, it's making one, I think. Right, so that's done. That's done. Give me a full fuel. Wow. Okay. I don't have much in the way of drones, do I? Doesn't even tell me where the drones are. Oh, it does. IOS drones, so it doesn't have any there. Mercury's under attack. They say no. Oh wait, I should have self-destructed it, shouldn't I? Right, the moon is under attack. Panic button. Come on, let me panic. Yeah, let's see. Moon destroyed. Another transmission. This is about the furthest we got. Something about peaceful race. A galaxy some 700,000 light years, I take it. Right, okay. $83 versus 25. Right, hopefully it just means I can just send some OF roams to the top. So I'm hoping I can just start again. Oh, I've got loads of frames, okay. Crew is required, okay, that's fine. Another transmission. Greetings, friend. We believe we can trust you and request some assistance in something to our mutual benefit. Many land ago, a gift to the methanoids. a gift of some power and importance. Sadly, they disassembled it in an attempt to understand the technology. A grave mistake. Our scanners tell us that the something are scattered among 8 stars in the galaxy. Something about a location where we detect them. Okay. Need to train up some Marines. Do I need to anybody in research? No. Okay. So I'm probably going to save this on a new save. And I want to see what happens. Let's see if the guys try and attack me again. Halfway. Maybe the whole point is you're supposed to get owned by the Methanians. Anyway. And then sort of rebuild. I want to see how well this part goes. And this should be done. Operational, excellent. Land. Okay, let's see what happens now. There's nobody up here to do that sort of thing. You're still apprentice. Send a team to the bay. Get some more product people. start you with this one. Try and get these guys some experience. Oh, because there's nothing up here, is there? Yes, that's why. In fact, Earth under attack already. Moon's only fantasy destroyed, perhaps. I think we've seen this death before. If city captured, you are defeated. So I think with me doing the explosion on that station prevented Earth being captured. So I think maybe what I'm going to do is, if I get round to it, I will, for the next stream, have everything sorted. I think we just got everything. We got most of the resources done. And everything did get built. Maybe I should have just get ships ready, because we did survive pretty better this time around, and we did get to see the letter a bit more, which is progress anyway. So that's at least something. So I'm happy about that. So I think, yeah, for next time, let me just double check where I'm up to on that load. So this game is tougher in terms of getting it completed. Yeah, because I saved it about that point. Okay. So maybe for next time I'll see if I can get the courier pushed up to a good 40-odd thousand on methane and hydrogen. I don't have to worry about the palladium and the platinum, because you can see they're doing quite well on that as it is. I mean, I could push it up, to be honest, because they are asteroids looking to supply them, so it'd be good to get all that up to at least 50. At 50,000. The problem is I can't pre-prep the drones until I get attacked, which is the biggest issue. Yeah, let me have a think about that till next week. Anyway, thanks everyone for popping in. Thank you to Antaeus for the raid. Hope you all enjoy today. Just see if I can. There we go. So I will be back with a bit of luck tomorrow with more Exile Escape from the Pit, where last week we did pretty well in terms of getting more stuff done, which means more stuff done means I get better at it as a kind of characters, and it also means I can get close to completing it as well. The only thing my party needs to do is be better in terms of defeating demons and things, because that's going to be the big test, I think. But yeah, that's tomorrow. Then we're back again on Friday with Dark Rain, Artist Friday, which means that probably have my ass kicked again. But actually, I don't think it will be as bad because I'm on the Imperium side. So I switched over to the Imperium because the Freedom Guard, one of the missions was just too... Although interestingly, when I did the Prison Break mission, when I went to the top, it was pretty much where I set up. So I think if I see, once we get to that water mission, and cross fingers I do well with that, it'd be interesting to see where the computer has put its stuff, and if we can replicate that, that might be a good thing. I don't know whether it's possible, but we'll have to see about that. So that's Friday, and then Sunday is more Death Trap Dungeon. It's a janky game because of the camera angles. It does have some fun parts to it. It is a bit annoying in places, but we'll see if we can get that done as well. So that is this week in a nutshell. As for game dev stuff, just check the Discord. And then if I'm doing an ad hoc thing, I'll put it there. And also on Discord, I've been talking about the Windows at the 97 PC. In fact, let me just check my funds. So I want to know if the money's been taken out yet. It hasn't been taken out yet, but I'm assured that the Creative CT6700, which is my alternate to the Voodoo 3 card, is on the way, or will be on the way. It cost me, the card was on eBay for 52, I think it was, but it had a couple of bent header stuff, which is easily repairable, and the bracket was sort of down here. It was kind of bent a little bit at the bottom, so I pushed it to 47. So grand total of that plus postage and packaging is just under 50 quid, which I thought was okay. The card itself, if you're not aware of the Creative Labs 6700, it's basically an Enriva TNT chipset under the Creative Labs name. So hopefully once I get that, that means I can test a video. If the video's working, I'll just have to see whether it boots to Windows, you know, get it all set up, and then do the split test, which is what one YouTuber said was, whereby you put both cards in and you swap the VGA cable. So you do it when Windows loads, because it already knows that you've got a Voodoo set up for it. So we'll have to see how well that happens, and once I get the card, I'll update Discord and keep you all informed on that. But once that's ready, that means I've got another machine to play around with, and it's actually the machine from Period Corrects. The only one issue I've remembered actually is the new PSU doesn't quite fit at the back. I'll take a picture of that so you can see why that's not quite there. So it's just like one thing after another, isn't it? Anyway, the first card wasn't the Voodoo. The first card I actually had was for that machine anyway, was a Cirrus Logic. Is it GD5446? It was a 2 megabyte card, and it did quite well, especially for software rendering and stuff. Wasn't amazing, but it was okay. And then I got the Voodoo. I got the Voodoo on eBay. I think it was in the 2000s, and you only tested it with one game, and that was Shadows of the Empire. and never got round to playing with it again. I think I went to college after that, and the PC stayed at my parents' house, and I think that was from '98, so I didn't really see it much after that. I think I played with it a couple of times, but nothing massive. In fact, I don't think I've played much of it at all. And then I haven't seen it since, yeah, 2000s. We're in 2025 now. So I've not seen it in 25 years, probably not played with it. My dad used it for internet stuff, but I didn't get a chance. And then I moved on to when I was in uni, when I had my first house share. I think the first machine that I got given was a Pentium 2. Then I went from that to I think it was a Pentium 2. It was a slot one processor. And then I moved over to the Athlon or Sempron. I had one of those two. Because I remember playing Doom 3 on a Sempron. And then, it might have been a Sempron. Then I probably upgraded to an Athlon after that. I think I did. Because I've got the Athlon 3000 motherboard pack box somewhere. In fact, there's a motherboard down there that might still be the old one. I'll have to check it and see what it's like. It doesn't power up anymore, unfortunately. But yeah. But yeah, that was my first card. The first PC I had was a 386, but I don't recall the VGA. It might have had an onboard, but I'm not sure. This 486 here has an onboard VGA. And yeah, has an onboard VGA, and it's an S3 something. But it's I think it's a 1 meg or a 2 meg. Can't remember which. Works okay actually, so it's fine. Anyway, so thanks everyone for popping in. Hello again there, Games Addict. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Before I get off, let's see who is available for raiding. We could either go to Dr. CDCS, who's playing Minds of Titan on DOS. In fact, let me just see what it's like. Oh, he's clearing out his Steam library at first, so he does that on occasion. There is Dan Van Dam playing Ultima 9 Ascension. And Pastor Plunger is playing Wolfenstein 3D on the Jaguar because he's doing Jaguary. Mind you, that is a good version on the Jaguar because it includes a map, I think, and a rocket launcher, and I've seen a flamethrower in the game as well. So, you know what, let's go and raid Plunger for a bit of Atari Jaguarness. Okay, I think all remains for me to do is to say see you tomorrow, and until then, bye.